Hey guys, welcome back. I'm coming on to play along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And believe it or not, we are on day 30. Hallelujah. It's 30 days of sketches, yet there's 31 sketches. Okay, fine. So I am using all Not Just for Boys Kit Club goodies. I'm up to October 2022. I've been going in order. That way I didn't just use the new stuff, right? So that's pretty new, but not the new. So I'm using the No Limits workshop. And this was this fabulous workshop that the owners of Not Just for Boys Kit Club, they taught in person. They had some extra kits and we were able to score them. Let me show you. It even came in a handy dandy tote bag. I thought it was so cute. So I keep my tote bag hanging in my craft room on my door because, yeah, I'm very excited about representing this club. Anywho, so I've used this kit. I do not have a lot left, but let me show you what I have. I've got one full sheet of white smooth cardstock and a scrap. I've got a scrap of Echo Park. I've got a scrap of this Echo Park paper. I've got some of this Echo Park paper. And then I've got a little scraps here, there, and everywhere of cocoa vanilla pattern paper. A few of the die cut pieces. This is what they did look like, but I know I used a ton. I've got a rather cool stencil. A very small amount of sequins left. Let's see, I have a tiny bit of transparency left. I've got these really great pieces that are like painted wood. And then this charm reads, "Not all who wander are lost." So I can definitely use that. I think that's so cute. It'd be like the cutest little like bracelet or necklace charm. Seriously. Oh, and I've got the great stencil. I'm going to do something, I think, Distress Oxide-y with that. I think I'm going to have to come up with a plan because I have such limited product. Oh, and the photos I'm going to use, these are really old. So about 1,000 years ago, my youngest daughter played volleyball at the club level. And we were in, I think, Indianapolis, going to a mall, and there was a photo booth. And so we acted like dorks. That's what we did. Having fun. So that's what we have there. Now, did I tell you I have Pink Brush some days alphas? Oh, and then this kit when it came, and I'm not going to show you all of it, but it came with all kinds of instructions, like back to back 4 pages of color instructions. Like, that's so awesome. Okay, enough of that. So what I think I'm going to do, oh, let me show you the sketch. Okay, it's by Juju B. So this is, let me unplug. Here's the sketch. So there's a big circle. Great. And then everything's kind of tilted on its side. We can do that. It has text and it has like some kind of stitchy lines or something. So basically, we're going to tilt or not tilt. It's up to you if you want to tilt. So that's what we have. Now, since I have very little product left, there's a couple ways I can go about this. Now, the first thing, I actually have a cutout circle right here. And that's an interesting idea when I'm looking at it. So, and there's a circle that is in our piece. So let me get, oh, I have like 3 pieces of smooth white cardstock. Look at me. Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting my fancy stencil out and getting some Distress Oxides out and kind of creating some kind of a circle mess. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to get kind of a repositionable adhesive. If I can find it, guys, I've been crafting so much in this series, I've got myself a hot mess. Okay, so what if we use this, right? And come on, get going. And I'm going to just tack it down pretty lightly. And we're going to fill in this inner circle with a big Distress Oxide circle. In my head, this makes sense. I'm not sure how it's going to translate. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to do a bit of a rainbow order using this stencil and this circular bit as a secondary stencil. This pattern paper that you see, it was totally a happy accident. And I'm going to go kind of like reddish orange into the yellows, into the blues, but let a little bit of the blue and yellow mix, etc., till I get a nice little bit of rainbow across the page. Now it kind of ends up looking like a planet, and that is absolutely perfect because there's a lot of this out of this world and stars and kind of like sentiments that work like that. So it is fun. It comes together, and it was kind of nice because it was like I was able to build a background from a whole lot of nothing. And here you see I'm going in with a lighter shade of orange. It was more of a red orange, and then etc., like I was saying. So here's the reveal. So I did a bit of a rainbow order. I keep going back and forth. I did do a couple of different red oranges. I have Crackling Campfire, went in with Ripe Persimmon, Spiced Marmalade, started the yellow with Scattered Straw and wanted to punch it up a little bit, so I used Squeezed Lemonade. Then Evergreen Bow and Stormy Sky to finish with a bit of an overlap of all of them. Okay, so then let's go ahead and take this off. Yeah, some of the adhesive is staying put. I'll have to erase it. So this circle that I'm using right here, like I said, this was from a prior layout in this kit. So it'll totally do that circular element. And I'm going to go ahead and machine stitch around the circle. So hopefully it will vibe off of this piece rather nicely. So how fun is that? Right now it looks a bit like a planet, but there's all this, you're out of this world and all of that kind of thing, so I think it'll work. So since I have so much fab smooth white cardstock, I'm gonna go ahead and cut around my circle, scuff up the edges a little bit, and then put it on another piece of smooth white cardstock, pretty much because I can. So here we go, like this. Oh, and I did so around the outside. It's going to give it a nice little bit of texture around the outside of my circle, my planet, whatever we want to call it. So let's go like this. There we go. Lovely. And then let's get another piece of that cardstock. I have this going in rainbow order, because why not? So that'll go like that. And of course I have to scuff it up. Let me move my cut file out of the way, move some of the things out of the way I was using because I created a big old mess. Now I have, this is on white. Now remember, everything kind of is on an angle. So I think what I'm gonna do is totally use the angles of my grid lines, because that would be super easy. Title is supposed to go down here. So let's see what we have. I think what I can do, since our sketch has all of these pieces here, there, and everywhere, I'm going to go ahead and cut up a bunch of these cards and use them as layering pieces, because I do love Cocoa Vanilla. And I'm gonna scuff them all up, all that kind of stuff. And I'm feeling okay about trimming them myself because I'm scuffing them. If I were doing them, if I were going to keep my edges nice and squared off, I wouldn't be feeling quite the same way. So let's move that. What else do we have? Oh, You Rock My World is cute. So we've got some wordy bits. We've got some non-wordy bits. We'll go kind of like this. Oh, I like that little world piece coming up. Earthy piece. And I've got this piece. We can go down here. Let's see. want to be able to see. Oh, let's see. Go kind of like that. I want to be able to see that rocket. So that can go that way. And then I think these pieces are just like little tiny cut apart pieces. So if I wanted to, I can use the back side. All right, let me throw away some more of these scraps. I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose any of the cuteness. Okay, so I have that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that totally works for me. So I'm gonna go like this. I think maybe we'll take this one out, put a gray one underneath. The orange can go wherever. See, I'm trying to make it look super cute. Trying. Maybe that can kind of half come off. Maybe that's the ticket. And then this can be up, this can be down, this can be like this. I think the wordy bits work a little bit better if they're right by the photo though. So then we'll go like that. With this, okay, like that. I might, oh no, I definitely will. There's not a might. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that piece off right there. He doesn't have to be so big. So we have that, right? I'll scuff it all up. It'll be fine. I like it. Then really after that, we just get to start tucking all the little pieces. So I'm liking it. Let me do all the scuffing. I'll be right back. Now we're kind of at the decorative bit. I went ahead and created a little shaker pocket with this frame piece that was in the ephemera. And I want to see if anything else works. Okay, you're the best. Can probably go right there. Awesome. Love the little rocket. Ooh, there's a rocket there, but I like the idea of putting that rocket over the rocket. So rocket it will be. So the rockets can take off. That's great. To the moon and back. Totally works. Put that with the gray. Little signs, little lightning bolts. Oh, guys, where? Oh, here it is. So I think that's good for the signage. Do you guys think? Because that says "You Rock My World," so I don't need to have that again. And I have little stars at the end of this if I need them. Okay, so that is all good and awesome. Used a lot of those sequins. Then let's see about getting these stars on here. And the title is supposed to go here. So I was hoping to put a little title on there. Let's see. I'm wondering, I mean, I would do "You Rock" again, but we can't really kind of keep doing that. All right, let me, you know, this is the no limits. So why don't we do something with the word limits? So I'm going to go ahead and pop that right on here, right on top of my shaker. In real life, it'll probably show up 10 times better. It's okay if it doesn't show up great. I can see it, and I'll show you in the close-ups. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some of these stars on, and hopefully there will be enough stuff left to make this a nice cohesive layout. So I'm feeling like this is getting full enough, and I might just be able to get these little stars on here. Let's see. Oh gosh, it went flying. Adhesive everywhere. I ended up having "So Fun" be my title because I didn't have a T. It's true. We had a little bit of issue with the T. Okay, so we've got stars kind of willy-nilly, right? Maybe we can be a little bit organically random with these little ones. Oh, here's another blue one. I'm just kind of plopping. I think that is perfectly fine. Now I have a few sequins left. Oh, and I still have this "Not All Who Wander Are Lost." Don't know, because I don't have any other silver stuff, so I'm going to not put it on. Shh. And then, oh, this, it's kind of interesting when you're doing this whole everything's at an angle thing. You're like, is it good? Is it not? So I'm going to go ahead and just boop, boop, boop. Put a bunch of sequins wherever 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 my little glue dots are, and then I will show you my finished layout, guys. I think it's super fun. I think it totally used up these weird little bits that were left in this kit. And guys, this is almost done. One more day tomorrow. We will be done with this fun series. Oh, and then I did have a subby request that I do a share. So I will be sure to do that. I'm going to do a layout share and show you what product I have left, all of that kind of stuff. That was a really fun suggestion somebody had. So I said, why not? Oh gosh, sequin upside down. Okay, I'm going to put these on and I'll show you my finished layout. All right, guys, and just like that, this layout is finished. Super fun. I've got the whole circle popped up on a little bit of dimension, so we have a nice little bit of shadow, shaker pocket action. We've got wood pieces, way too much distress oxide, and I think that's it. Okay, guys, so I'll have links down below for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I will have the link for the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches top. And yeah, if you guys have questions, I'll try to get back to you. I'm doing my best. I've had a lot of response from this, which is great, but it's kind of hard to get back to everybody in a super timely fashion, but I will do my best. Maybe I'll go through and look at a bunch of the comments and I'll answer whatever I can in the Kill a Kit layout share kind of video. Maybe that would be a good way to do it. Okay, guys, I'm going to have a couple store shots right there, and I'll be back ever so soon with another video.